Good morning, everyone. I am Valine Jane Siplao, and together with my groupmates, we are going to discuss about the social, ethical, and legal responsibilities in the use of technology tools and resources. Here are the lesson outcomes. First, describe the community of learners as citizens who share and utilize digital materials. Second, practice standard etiquette in sharing and utilizing shared materials among learning communities. Third, identified examples of intellectual property right in educational setting. And the last one, given examples and observe social, ethical, and legal responsibility in the use of technology tools and resources. For lesson one, let's learn what is the difference between digital citizenship and global citizenship. Since we are considered citizens of the community we live in, then as a users of internet, we can also call ourselves as citizens of the digital world where we live, learn, and work in an interconnected manner. Now, do you have any idea what is digital citizenship? Okay, when we say digital citizenship, it means being a good and responsible person when using the internet, gadgets, or social media. It includes being kind online, keeping your personal information safe, and using technology in a right way. How about global citizenship? Do you have any idea what does it mean? Okay, when we say global citizenship, it means caring about the world and helping make it a better place for everyone. It means respecting others, helping others, and protecting the earth no matter where you live. Let's learn the citizenship in digital age. In this chart, it shows how being a good person in real life is just as important as being responsible online. It compares the action of a good citizen with those of a good digital citizen. For the first one, it advocates for equal human rights for all. Now, a good citizen believes that everyone should be treated fairly, no matter what they look like, where they're from, or what they believe in. Next, it advocates for equal digital rights and access for all. This is under the good digital citizen. Now, a good digital citizen wants everyone to have internet access and be able to learn and connect online. Second, under the good citizen, it treats others with respect. They speak kindly, listen when others talk, and don't hurt anyone with their actions or words. However, under the good digital citizen, they seek to understand all perspectives. Now they listen to people with different ideas online and try to understand where they're coming from. Now, under the good citizen, does not steal or damage others' property. They never take what is not theirs and always take care of things that belong to other people. However, under the good digital citizen, they respect for digital property, intellectual property, and other rights of people online. They don't steal pictures, videos, or schoolworks from others. However, under the good digital citizen, they respect the digital privacy, intellectual property, and the rights of others. They don't steal pictures, videos, or schoolworks from others. They give credit and respect everyone's online privacy. Now, a good citizen communicates clearly, respectfully, with empathy. They share their ideas in a way that is easy to understand and always try to see how others feel. However, a good digital citizen communicates and acts with empathy online. They are kind when they comment or chat online and avoid hurting anyone's feelings. A good citizen speaks honestly and does not spread untrue stories. They don't make up stories or gossip. They only share things that are true and helpful. While a good digital citizen applies critical thinking to all online sources. They don't believe everything they see on the internet. They double check to see if it's real or fake. Also, a good citizen works to make the world a better place. They help everyone at home, in school, and in community. They care about making lives better for everyone. While a good digital citizen believes and leverages technology to advocate for and advance social causes. They use social media apps to share good causes like saving the environment or stopping bullying. Now, a good citizen protects self and others from harm. They stay safe and help others stay safe too, whether that means following rules or warning someone about danger. While a good digital citizen is mindful of physical, emotional, and mental health while using digital tools. They take breaks from screens, avoid toxic posts, and only follow accounts that make them feel good. Also, a good citizen teams up with others on community projects. They work with classmates or neighbors to solve problems or help activities like clean up drives or charity events. While a good digital citizen leverages digital tools to collaborate with others. They use the internet to work with classmates like making group projects or helping others study. Lastly, a good citizen projects a positive self image at all times. They show confidence, take care of themselves, and believe in doing what's right. While a good digital citizen understands the permanence of the digital world and manages digital identity. They know that what they post online stays there forever, so they're careful with what they share online. Now, let's find out what is a global digital citizen. A global digital citizen is a responsible and ethical digital citizen who uses the technology to connect with others and build a compassionate global community. Also, they have the power to govern and use technology in a way that benefits both ourselves and others. Lastly, regardless of our different background, they all share similar experiences through technology and our shared humanity.
Good morning, class. Have you ever stopped to think about how your choices, big or small, shape not only your life, but the world around you? Or do you ever wonder how your actions online connect you to people across the globe? Today, I want to share 5 tenets of global citizenship that help us become responsible learners, caring global citizens, and positive digital role models. Let's start close to home with personal responsibility. Have you ever missed a deadline or struggled to manage your time or money? Personal responsibility means taking ownership of your actions, whether it's managing your finances, making ethical choices, or taking care of your health. For students, it's about owning your learning and developing the confidence to think and act independently. These skills don't help you just in school. They prepare you for life, where you often need to take initiative without being told what to do. Now, while personal responsibility is about managing yourself, the next idea expands our view to the whole world. Have you ever thought about how technology connects us all? We are part of a global community where boundaries don't really exist anymore. Being a global digital citizen means understanding and respecting the culture, values, and traditions of people everywhere. This awareness helps us become more compassionate and humble. So the next time you post or share something online, ask yourself, how might this affect someone halfway across the globe? Speaking of online behavior, let's dive deeper in how we act in our digital spaces. Have you ever paused to think about how your online actions reflect who you are? Digital citizenship is about acting responsibly and ethically in the digital world. It means being accountable for what you post, treating others with respect, and leading by example. When we do this, we make the internet a safer and kinder place. It's about owning your digital footprint and inspiring others to do the same. But responsibility isn't just about ourselves, it's also about how we care for others. Think about a time when someone helped you unexpectedly. How did that make you feel? Altruistic service is about caring for others without expecting anything in return. It means reaching out, offering kindness, and making a positive difference in people's lives, whether they are friends or strangers. This builds a sense of community and well being that benefits everyone. And finally, our responsibility extends beyond people to the planet we all share. Lastly, have you ever stopped to appreciate the beauty of nature around you? Environmental stewardship means respecting and protecting our planet. It's about using resources wisely and taking action to preserve Earth for future generations. Since we all live on this one planet, it's up to each of us to take care for it and ensure its beauty lasts. So, personal responsibility, global citizenship, digital citizenship, altruistic service, and environmental stewardship. These 5 ideas guides us to be thoughtful, caring, and active members of our communities, both near and far. So, which one will you start practicing today? Remember, every small action counts towards building a better future for all of us.
Netizenship and etiquette in online communities. Did you know? The Philippines is hailed as the social media capital of the world. With over 76 million Filipinos active on social media and an average of more than 4 hours spent daily on these platforms, social media is truly woven into our culture and daily lives. This makes it even more important for us to focus on social media education and etiquette. Social media isn't just for entertainment, it can be a powerful tool for social good. According to Brutus, social media can attain many things in terms of social good. It can drive positive change from raising awareness about important issues to mobilizing communities for a cause. So, how can we use our online presence to make a difference? Being part of a virtual community means we must behave appropriately and act responsibly at all times. Every time we go online, we create what's called a digital tattoo or digital footprint. A digital footprint, according to Madden and Smith, is a trail of data left behind by a person's online activities, including websites visited, social media posts, and other digital interactions. It can be active from information intentionally shared or passive from data collected without direct input and is often permanent. This means everything we post, share, or comment becomes a permanent part of our digital world. That's why it's crucial to pause and reflect before we reveal anything about ourselves online, because what we can share can impact not just us but others as well.
Netizen, netizenship, and netiquette.
Are you familiar with the term netizen? According to the Merriam-Webster, a netizen is an active participant in the online community of the internet. As a netizen, you participate actively in the online community by posting content like videos, sharing information, commenting on posts, and engaging in discussions. The medical dictionary adds that a netizen is an internet citizen who uses network resources, highlighting our civic responsibility and participation in digital spaces. Understanding the term netizen leads us to the term netizenship, which is about citizenship in the internet and about being a responsible citizen in the virtual world. As responsible netizens, we're all expected to support healthy interactions online. This is where netiquette comes in, the rules of socially accepted behavior on the internet. Netiquette refers to proper online behavior. Whether we're writing emails, texting, or posting on social media, let's always remember to practice good netiquette and be positive digital citizens. As responsible netizens, we support healthy online interactions. You also follow online rules by being respectful, thinking before you share, and helping create a positive digital environment. To summarize, netizenship is the responsibility of being a good and active citizen in the online community, while netiquette refers to the rules and manners that guide respectful and appropriate behavior on the internet.
Have you ever sent a message that was misunderstood? Have you seen someone overshare personal info? Or think about it. How do you want people to see you online? Do you treat others the same way online as you do in person? In today's digital world, our actions online reflect who we are just as much as what we do in person. That's why it is important to be mindful and respectful. Let's now take a closer look at the etiquette guidelines, the essential rules of proper and respectful behavior in the digital world. First, protect your reputation. What you post online reflects who you are, so always share things that are appropriate and won't damage your character or image. Next, respect others. Treat everyone kindly and politely online as you would in person, because everyone deserves respect even in virtual spaces. The third one, since people can see your facial expressions, use clear language and emoticons to help show your feelings and avoid misunderstandings. Instead of typing fine, which may sound angry, you can say I'm fine to show you are okay. Next, remember the intellectual property. Always give acknowledgement to the original authors when using their ideas or work, because copying without permission is considered stealing. Check spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Write clearly and correctly so others can understand your message easily and see that you are respectful and professional. Instead of posting eating my friends, which sounds wrong and scary, write eating with my friends to avoid confusion. Next, pause before you post. Think carefully before posting because once something is online, it can stay there forever and might affect your future. If you want to post something about your problem or you want to take revenge on someone, take time to calm down and think if it is really necessary. Next, do not share your personal information. Keep private details like home address, passwords, bank accounts, cell phone number, and IDs. Last, think about who or what you are representing. Your online actions reflect your family, school, or community, so always behave responsibly and make them proud. Avoid posting offensive content as it may reflect badly on your school and also affect your family. Those are the 8 etiquette guidelines to always keep in mind because what we do online reflects who we are in real life.
Hey everyone, now let's proceed to intellectual property rights and why they're important. Now, these rights matter because they protect the ideas and hard work of creators, and without them, people could just copy or steal someone else's invention, art, or writing without any consequences. So intellectual property rights help encourage innovation, creativity, and fairness. But what exactly is intellectual property or IP? It refers to creations of the mind, like inventions, books, music, logos, designs, and even brand names. An intellectual property right gives a person or company the exclusive right to use, profit from, and protect their creation. Here in the Philippines, these rights are protected by the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines or IPOPHL under Republic Act 8293. And this law covers several types of IP like copyright, trademarks, patents, and industrial designs. So let's take a closer look at one type of IP, which is the copyright. Copyright is the legal right given to the creator of an original work, such as a book, video, photo, song, or academic material. It allows them to decide how their work is used or shared. And in education, it mainly applies to literary, artistic, and academic materials. Using these works without permission may violate the owner's right.
Copyright infringement. So what is copyright infringement? Copyright infringement occurs when a person uses a work protected by copyright without obtaining permission from the copyright holder. This includes reproducing, distributing, displaying, performing, or creating derivative works from protected materials. Understanding the ethical and legal use of copyrighted materials is critical, particularly in online and educational context. All online content is automatically copyrighted unless explicitly stated otherwise, even if it doesn't display the copyright symbol. This means that blogs, images, videos, and social media posts are protected. For example, using a photo from a website without permission to enhance your blog is a copyright violation. When in doubt, request permission or use materials with Creative Commons licensing. So emails are also protected by copyright. So forwarding someone's email without their consent may infringe or copyright and breach privacy. Similarly, copying media such as images or videos from other websites to display on your platform without permission is unlawful unless the content falls under fair use or is in the public domain. So fair use allows limited use of copyrighted materials without permission, primarily for purposes like criticism, news reporting, teaching, or research. For instance, distributing a short newspaper article in a classroom discussion is typically fair use. However, using a substantial portion of a textbook published by an educational company may exceed fair use limits. Lastly, we should always treat online content like printed material. So it means that if we are unsure, let us seek permission to use it. Plagiarism. So what is plagiarism? So plagiarism is a form of copyright infringement involves using someone else's work without credit. So examples include if you submit another person's essay as your own, that's plagiarism. Another examples are copying sentences from an article without attribution, using a quotation but failing to put it in quotation marks, providing inaccurate source citations, and paraphrasing while retaining the original sentence structure without crediting the source. So an extreme example of a plagiarism is a research paper heavily relying on one source, even if cited, to the point where the original ideas overshadow your contribution. This breaches fair use principles and academic integrity. So plagiarism in images, videos, and music often includes copying images from the web for a YouTube thumbnail, making a video using clips from another creator's work, performing copyrighted music in public without a license, and composing a song heavily inspired by an existing piece, creating a derivative work. Now, let us compare and contrast what is plagiarism and copyright infringement. So, plagiarism and copyright infringement both involve misuse of someone else's work, but they differ in focus and implications. Plagiarism is an ethical issue centered on using another's work without credit, often avoidable through proper citation. While copyright infringement is a legal issue involving the unauthorized use of protected works, even if credit is given, and can lead to lawsuits or fines. While plagiarism denies creators acknowledgement, copyright infringement denies the control and potential revenue. They overlap when someone uses copyrighted work without permission and fails to credit it, but not all plagiarism infringes copyright. Nor does all infringement constitute plagiarism. So it is important to respect for copyright because it involves understanding the rules, recognizing fair use limitations, and seeking permissions when necessary. By practicing these guidelines, you ensure ethical and lawful use of creative works, protecting both your reputation and the rights of the original creators. So that would be all for my part. Thank you.